Hello.
I did nothing.
Oh,
What happened?
She caught the giggles. She caught the giggles.
let me make sure this is muted and it's not on. No, I don't know why me laugh, but done it Sandra just at that time is showing her whole, and it felt like because every single time I look at her when we're live, she's doing that at the beginning of it. And it looks like it's a video, like because it's almost the exact same way every time, even her facial expression, and it just made me start laughing. I don't know why either. Oh my lord! Hello, everybody.
Told you it wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
I didn't think I done nothing.
It's
you, Sandra. It's you.
It's a pre-inner clip. Thank you, Tanya, so much for becoming a member.
Melissa's Wi-Fi went out just before the live.
That's all right. Just come whenever you on. Hello, Jonathan. Hi, Bluegrass. Hi, Malik. Hi, Arizona Coin and Bullion Collector. Hope I said
outside of the Tennessee border. Well, hello from the inside of the Tennessee border.
Hi, Jenny. Let's see. I know Robbie was there a minute ago. I seen his comment, but I don't see it now.
Hi,
Melissa and Kylie. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kylie.
Happy birthday, Kylie.
It's Tom. Hi, Tom. How are you?
Hello, Tom.
I see it at the very top where he says, hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
Robbie said it. I believe he said
it. Yeah. I seen that earlier too. Why does my chat keep disappearing?
I don't know.
Chat, behave. Is this Tom from TikTok? Tom from TikTok. Hi, Jan. Hi, Mary. Hi, Roberta. All right.
Hi, Jan.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Hi, Tom from TikTok.
Say that fast 3 times.
Because one of those words is really going to mess up. It's like Jake from State Farm. It's Tom from TikTok. Hi, Patriot.
Hey, Patriot.
What are you wearing, Vic, from State Farm? Khakis and a pullover?
That might sound weird if I say, what you wearing, Tom, from TikTok?
Well, now we don't have to wonder how it sounds because you said it. Hey, Patriot. She's like, what you wearing?
Hi, Barbara.
I got a couple of pictures I'm going to share.
Why?
But I need to add them on here. I thought I had them on here.
They decide to wait until I'm in the live stream. They want to come congregate in my live stream area. Well, go get home from school in the hallway.
That's how it always is.
No.
Hi, nephews.
Hey, Patriot.
Hey. No, Angus split as soon as he saw my face.
Of course.
Yeah. Jim's like, eh.
Hey, Malik.
Right, let me bring these up real quick.
Well, hello, Slim.
I'm going to take my yogurt and my milk, and I'm going to go.
Okay, take your
So if y'all will, please smash that like. Share this out. We're going to get started here in just a second. Tanya said, laugh out loud here in Missouri. I had Jake from State Farm for real, and he sucked. That could have been taken in so many different ways, but I think I understand what you're talking about.
I took it the way that you're taking it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I got my hands full. Take my phone.
Hi, Bruce.
What? Hi, Barbara. I have the hardest time with your devices, Jerry.
Hi, Bruce.
Hello, Bruce.
All right. So today, y'all, is our niece Kylie's birthday, and today is her sweet 16.
Woohoo.
So Melissa's in the chat, I know, and Kylie's there with her. So everybody, please wish Kylie a happy sweet 16. And y'all like the picture I chose.
Yes.
Happy
Sweet
birthday!
Sweet 16, never been kissed, but badly slobbered over.
Yeah. Oh, she's got a feller that worships the ground she walks on. She got really lucky with him. Hi, Christina. So happy birthday, best friend. And since Batrican's not here to make fun of me for saying that.
He will be. Give him a minute.
And then also yesterday in Australia, our sister KJ had her birthday, but here in the US today, we get to celebrate her birthday as well. So happy today birthday, KJ.
Happy birthday,
We love you,
KJ!
She came up on
KJ.
Melissa and Patrick's panel last night. It was awesome to see her, and she looked so good.
Yeah.
Namaste,
glowing.
KJ.
I am sorry I missed that last night.
I fell straight asleep. I sat down and watched a movie. Next thing I know, it's 11:30. I'm waking up. I was like, well, I've missed everything.
I was loopy, so it knocked me out.
Well, I kind of figured we wouldn't be seeing you at all yesterday evening, Twinkie. So that's why I didn't text or nothing. I didn't want to bother you because that's some good sleep right there.
I got embarrassed
Richie.
because Slim, we went and got us something to eat.
Uh-huh.
And Slim was, getting my drink and all this stuff for him. But I got smart right at the very end. I said, well, we get ready to go. I went and filled up my drink cup. We'll turn the corner, splat, the whole glass in the
Oh, no.
Talk about embarrassed.
I know he texted and said that he had took you to eat after your deal and you were kind of drowsy. I wanted to put, and you thought she ate slow before.
Oh, I was eating. I said, I feel like I'm in slow motion. He said, you are.
Yeah. I can imagine. I've gone out to eat after they've released me from surgery or something like that, and it never ends well.
You could end up like me.
And my butt stayed in the bed. My butt stayed in the bed the rest of the night, except to go to the bathroom until 10 something this morning.
Slim said she had one job: sit there and eat.
Well, Jared and my mom thought it would be a good idea to take me to McDonald's after a procedure, and I ended up sitting on the counter at McDonald's trying to lay down to order my food.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good to hear, Malik. I still have it on the prayer list, but I'll take off that because I have it on there too, that they found the person. So I'm glad they caught them. All right. Well, we got 22 people in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do the prayer list real quick. And then we'll kind of get started with what we're going to be doing today. So
Can I add this in real quick?
Yeah.
Can I add this real quick? I got 3 different things from breaking news. 4-year-old here was struck by gunfire in a drive-by shooting. Another one, a parent went to orientation for the kids with a loaded gun and got arrested. Burke County School was put on lockdown after a man ran through the campus with a gun. This was today. And 14-year-old charged with pointing gun at student during fight at Rock Hill Middle School. This was all today.
Wow. I was busy.
And school just started here 2 days ago. Started yesterday.
There's got to be a better system. That's all I got to say. That's all I'm going to say about it. Because then we'll be here all day. Okay. So I've just added all the ones that Twinkie just said on there. So please keep all those people in your prayers. And the kids. There they is.
Aha.
Hey.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Happy
best
birthday,
friend.
Connie.
Happy
Happy birthday
birthday
to you.
to you.
And many
Oh
more.
boy.
She's like, no.
Our singing
Stop.
stinks, but you get the gist of it.
It
Yeah.
was all
I just let everybody else sing, and then I'll add the jazz.
Well, we do it. We do that on purpose. It's kind of like the row, 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 your boat, row, row, row. Yeah, we do it on purpose.
Sure.
That's choreographed.
Yeah, obviously.
Hi, Cheryl. All right, so here's the prayer list, guys. So we want to keep Jessie, which is Batrican's wife. Her cousin Jorge needs lots of prayers right now. So everybody, just kind of stop what you're doing and just pray for him real quick. April's mom, dad, and brother, keep them in your prayers, please. April's uncle for medical. He's gonna be having heart surgery soon for valve replacement. For her great aunt Malvi, please keep her in your prayers for medical. My ladies ain't best friend. All right. April's cousin who lost everything to fire. How is your, have you heard anything from them?
They're waiting on
How they're
insurance.
doing?
They're waiting on
insurance, of course.
insurance.
They'll be waiting a while. They want your payment, but then they don't want to pay out whenever they need to.
They're staying with family members right now.
Okay. So Patrick for medical, Jared medical, Charmaine and her daughter for personal, Jenny McGinnis's mother-in-law Carolyn for medical, Arena and her daughter-in-law Shannon for medical and personal, Nicole personal, Annie Olander personal, baby Cicero and his mom for medical and personal, Tori personal, Barbara and family personal and medical, Robert from Spectral Research and Spirit Talkers medical, Bailey Pinkerton medical, Dia personal, Batrican personal, Cody, my husband, safe travels, and for our truck, which we found out even more bad news about, Manny medical, and just keep all of Eddie and Jen, their whole entire family, in your prayers. But definitely be praying for Manny right now. He's having some medical issues. Sandra's dad, Andre, for medical. And then all the ones that Twinkie just added. And if you have any other prayer requests, just please let me know. How is Ethan, Laura?
He's better.
He's better? Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you that because I had him on the list over here, but I didn't have him over here. But I wanted to ask and make sure that
If y'all
he
would
was getting better.
remember Slim, he's starting to have trouble. He's thinking he's got kidney stone.
Uh-oh. Definitely praying.
And I'm all good. My shoulder popped back in last night in my sleep.
You know, that's weird. I typed up a new prayer list because this is my prayer list from before. I got a back page. Sorry. That's where some of them went.
What about your dad? Oh, prayers for your dad.
Well, he's doing okay. That we won't know anything for 2 weeks. So prayers that the tests all come back clear. JoJo medical, Krista for safe travels and safe delivery of her grandbaby. A friend of Tanya's, which Tanya, you never messaged me the info on it, but I've got your friend on there, and God knows who they're talking about. There's Ethan still on that one, the flu. D&K for safe move and personal. Melissa and Patrick's 3 cats. They've all got it now, so keep them all in your prayers. Jared's family for their loss that they just recently had. And Ricky Sims, which is Jonathan Sims, who's in the chat here. It's his dad. Please pray for medical. He's having some stuff done with his heart. Hi, Practical Ken. Hello, Diva. All right, so it's weird because I have this list. Y'all see my list? It's typed up all pretty, but when y'all add stuff in, it kind of does this.
Tell him we love him, Eddie.
Oh,
There's Eddie. He said Manny smiled at me. He heard.
Manny.
We love you so much, Manny, and you feel better. Mwah. So look, right here, it says Slim, and right here, it says Slim. But there's nothing wrote beside it. So I was like, why do I have Slim's name on here? Because he hasn't said anything. And then you just added him on.
Well, he
That's
didn't tell me
weird.
to say anything. I just opened my big mouth.
Yeah, that's all right. He ain't gonna tell us either because he's stubborn like that.
Mary said, "Did you see hers?"
It was Robin's little homestead for. Hang on, I think it was medical. Let me see. Robin's little homestead plays personal and medical.
Personal and medical. I got him down, Mary. 3-year-old put keys and remote in the microwave and it exploded. It scared the baby so much he ran and hid in the cabinet in the back. Oh my gosh. That is so dangerous.
Jen said, "Pat's mom is doing great after surgery and is healing. Goes Thursday for checkup."
Yeah. Still gonna keep her in our prayers. But and all of these people definitely need our prayers. Huh?
Did you read that? The house burned down with the baby in it because they couldn't find him.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That happened. That happened to us whenever I was younger. I think I was like 12. We lived in an apartment building, and the apartment across the hall from my mama caught on fire. The Christmas tree caught it on fire, and the little boy, the 3-year-old little boy, went and woke up his mom and dad, and then he went and hid in between the wall and his bed, and they could not find him anywhere, and he ended up dying.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
And he saved his mom and dad though. That's heartbreaking. I'm so sorry.
So sorry, Kenya.
But we definitely have them on the list. Okay. That is so sad.
It is.
See, I seen somebody else there. I thought I seen somebody else, but I've got the Robinson Homestead on there too, Mary.
Did you have Rob and his wife on there? I think I saw that too. It might be
No,
a
I
little
did
ways
not.
back.
And he said, just keep praying for him and his wife.
Yeah.
Okay. Always, Rob. I pray for you all the time. Okay, so tomorrow, guys, is the last day you can sign up for the Para Games. And I have shared this everywhere. So anyone that comes in and says, I didn't know about it, I didn't know this was the last day, I'm going to call BS on you because this has been shared everywhere. I know Debbie, bless her heart, shares it everywhere. So pinned in the top of the comments, pinned in the top of the chat, not comments, chat, is the link to that video where you have to go and sign up. So if you want to be part of the Para Games, go watch that video, sign up below it. Hello, Dustin. And you'll be signed up. But if you don't sign up by midnight tomorrow night, you ain't going to be signed up. What she got?
She got a couple Amazon gift cards at her party the other day, so she had to spend them. So
Nice.
it just got
Gift
delivered.
cards
So
are the best gifts.
Don't let us interrupt you, though. Go ahead.
Rob, you know you throw me off every time you say that. He calls everybody buddy now. Hi, buddy. And every time he does that, I look over there and I see it, and then I automatically go to say, hey, buddy.
Thank you, Slam. What? Happy birthday.
Let's see. So, yeah, go sign up for the... I almost did it again. I almost called it the Hunger Games. Go sign up for the Para Games. Hope you have a good night too, Dustin.
Hey, Dustin.
No, like I thought I said that.
Slim said, where do I go to unsign?
You don't.
Oh, okay. You can't do it.
Yes. Malik, I had it on here. I don't know why I did not say it. But please keep Malik and the whole town of Bend, Oregon in your prayers. They had a mass shooting. But both shooters have been caught finally. They had one that was on the loose for a while. But please keep everyone in Bend, Oregon in your prayers. All right. Hi, Jim. Seeker. Hello.
Heidi and Jen. Love you guys.
If y'all haven't seen Eddie and Jen's new video that they put up of them going to see the dinosaur museum at the Traders Village down there, it's pretty cool. So make sure y'all go check that out. Hi, Donnie. Hi, Kayla, if you're around. So, as y'all can see by the title, our paranormal discussion today is going to be The Devil Made Me Do It. They said they were possessed. So that we're going to be going over 3 stories of people that said they were possessed. And of course, you know, it was all made famous. This defense was made famous by Arnie Johnson and Ed and Lorraine Warren. Okay, Laura's got the giggles for some reason too. No. I've looked at it like 3 times and you had this big crap-eating grin on your face.
Oh. I was making faces at her. She was making faces at me.
That's cool, Rob. But yeah, so y'all know that kind of made that famous, and I think a lot of people have tried to use that defense since then, and have been unlucky. But these are going to be 3 stories, and we're going to read each story, but we're going to talk about the story afterwards. And they're not real long stories. I kind of tried to keep them as short as I could.
Hi, Donnie.
Okay, so Kylie, KJ, and Sandra, happy birthday to you, KJ and Slim. Happy
You know
birthday
he's
to
famous for
Kylie,
that.
KJ, and Sandra. Happy birthday to you, KJ and Sandra. All right, so this first story is John Jenkins, and I don't know if y'all heard about him or not. Yeah, he is, Rob. I've seen that. He's very, very close. You're like, what, 10 away, Rob? Or something like that? I think is what I saw. All right. So John Jenkins, in 2013, he was 25 years old, and they were from England. He started telling people that he feared he would kill his mother. He jumped in front of a van in like the surrender, hold on, kind of like this, and yelled, "I'm armed, but it's not my hands." He was very scared of whatever it was that in his head that was telling him to kill his mother, that he tried to drown himself in the river. He was later found that day, passed out, covered in blood, where he had took broken shells and cut himself all over his body. And he did it like over and over again. It wasn't just small little cuts. It was a bunch of cuts. They admitted him to a psychiatric hospital, but the staff judged him as low risk and released him.
Okay.
Even though he had been saying the devil was telling him to kill his mother, he cut himself up with broken shells and tried to drown himself in the river, jumped in front of moving vehicles. They deemed him
But he
low
was a
risk
low risk.
and released him.
Wow.
Later that night, he told a group of his friends that he was possessed by a demon. He also said, "I am the devil. I need to confess." The following morning, Jenkins butchered his mother and his sister with an axe. And then after the killing, Jenkins was found naked behind a bench, acting erratically. When the police asked him if he had taken anything, he said, lives.
Sorry.
The sister's friend told police that night that the night of the murders, she was worried about her brother. She said, he doesn't act like my brother. He doesn't even look like my brother anymore. In the end, they did not buy his "the devil made me do it" plea, and he was charged in both of the murders. Wasn't even allotted a, what is that? I'm crazy.
Plea for
No.
insanity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
insanity.
insanity. So he was fully charged on both counts of the murders. So
I can't get past why he stripped down naked and got behind the bench after he done it. That's where I'm stuck. It's
I'm
like,
thinking
I killed
more,
everybody. Let's take my clothes off.
but that also implied, like, was he trying to go for the insanity deal? So that made him look even crazier.
He just looked really dumb.
Hey, I done that once.
Get out of here.
What? I like sitting on benches.
He wasn't sitting on it. He was naked behind it.
I've
Acting
been behind
erratically.
him.
He was acting erratically.
I weren't naked, but I was behind one.
Get out.
Oh,
But my
Lord.
thing is, he tried to get caught first.
Yeah.
You know, so they would put him away, and they didn't.
They didn't keep
That's
him.
a tough one.
That is a tough one.
I'm just stuck on him being naked, acting erratically behind a bench. I don't know. I'm sorry.
But why, like,
It's okay.
it doesn't
It's all right.
explain, it doesn't explain, like, when he was in the hospital, was he acting crazy? Or he was acting sane and they let him out, that way he could carry out what he had already planned on doing. Hi, Debbie.
It's one of those situations where we would have to see how they acted for a certain amount of time before any of it happened, because it's hard to judge by what has been said in the story.
Yeah.
How
But
long
this
did
is the story. Within
How
like a
long was
2 or
he
3
in
day
there?
period, this all happened
How long was he in the psycho ward?
that day.
Just one day?
They let him out that day. He committed the murders that night.
Oh,
That's
my
crazy.
Lord. That's really long enough for
This-
them to evaluate that
This
he's
all
okay.
took place in a 3-day time period.
But listen. Sorry. There's supposed to be a 72-hour hold for psychiatrics.
Mhm.
Why didn't he have a
Well, this is-
72-hour hold?
How long ago
This
was
is-
it?
Also in London,
Mm.
or yeah, London. So I don't know what their deal is over there.
Apparently 6 hours.
Hmm.
Oh, you're
So-
fine. Go on.
That's what they're also saying, that it was partly the hospital's fault too for letting him go, saying he seemed normal when clearly he was not. He was arrested, Mary, and charged with the murders. Hi, Arena. They
But to
definitely
me, it
should
was
have
like
kept
he was.
him.
But to me, it was like when he jumped into the front of the car, cut himself up and everything. That was a cry for help right there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, you can't just take 6 hours and say, "Oh, we'll bandage you up just a little bit. You good free to go." That's
That's
So
like-
there was at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times that somebody could have stopped him.
yeah.
Hmm.
His sister said
I
he
mean-
wasn't acting like her brother. He told his friends.
Exactly.
Did they do a drug test on him?
It doesn't say. I
They
know they
cut
asked
him.
him if he had taken anything, and he said lives.
So they just
So it wasn't
Took
that he
his word.
was. Yeah. Well, I'm sure they tested him there, but it doesn't say anything about that in the case file thing, that he was high on anything. They didn't even buy his insanity plea. So apparently, psychiatrist. Oh my Lord, I can't say big words. Psychiatrist said that he was okay to stand trial. But they get worse. I mean, like the stories get worse. But this one, I just thought, there's so many times that he could have been arrested or held. And then his, like 3 days. This is all took place in 3 days. So he was possessed by a demon the first day. And then tried to kill himself the next day, then killed his mom and his sister that night, and then got arrested in the park naked.
Naked behind a bench.
And he was even saying, I'm armed, but it's not my hand.
But it's not in my hands. So it's
a Son of Sam situation, isn't it?
From my perspective, and I'm only saying this because if you're possessed by a demon, I honestly do not feel that you're going to have any control, any say-so, anything. You're not going to be able to go out there and say, well, somebody's going to kill my mom, but it's not going to be me. I don't see you telling anyone. What is that clicking?
I don't know, but I hear
it. Of course, me and Laura is the ones that's like, what? Where is it?
Squirrel.
I'm leaving my stream open, but gotta cut hair real fast. Okay, Tanya. I've never really known any of these possessions that are on there to be able to just come out of it, like just snap out of it. I mean, I thought it took like an exorcism and all that type of stuff. So that just don't make sense to me. That excuse just really doesn't. I don't buy it. Okay, so this next one is weird, and I've got a video clip that's going to go with this one, and I apologize for the sound of it. But this is Jason Dalton. So there are over 600,000 Uber drivers. For one of them, though, used the Uber app for a license to kill. Jason was described by people who knew him as a nice man, a good family man. Hardly the person you would expect to kill 6 innocent people. However, in February of 2016, that is just what he did. Jason stated that his Uber app started displaying satanic symbols, including Lucifer's Eastern Star. Once he pressed the button on the app, he became Satan's puppet. Over the next month, Dalton shot 6 people and attempted to take the lives of 2 others, in between collecting his clients. All of his victims were chosen at random, and in an interview with the police, Dalton gave the same response to every question asked. Why did you buy the bulletproof vest? He said, the devil made me do it. Why did you go buy a gun that day? He said, the devil made me do it. Why did you kill those people? Of course, the devil made me do it. In the aftermath of his arrest, it had been clear that his mental state was far from stable. During the preliminary hearing, he made a verbal outburst and interrupted his first victim and survivor, Tiana Carruthers, while she was testifying. The statement Dalton made were indecipherable, deranged, resulting in him being dragged from the courtroom. So I have that clip from the courtroom that day. So we may all need to mute real quick because I think it'll play the sound if we don't.
Okay.
They gave bags, these old people, they have these old black bags. They're called they're black bags. If people drive around and look at them, it gets real like, hey, and it's time people look. Take it.
All right, we're going to call a recess.
Take it.
If you would escort, you're okay. You're okay.
Okay, so that is the guy, and that's kind of what he did throughout the whole trial. He just said gibberish stuff. I apologize for her crying. That is like the volume turned down halfway on the video clip that I edited because it's even louder than that before. but he wouldn't even let them speak to testify. He would just start randomly saying all kinds of stuff. So he kept having to be taken out of the courtroom. In the end, he was charged with the murders, was not given a plea of insanity. And they did not accept his defense of demonic possession.
Wow.
So this random man went from a regular Uber driver, good family man, good man, to all of a sudden killing 6 people, and he tried to kill the other 2. They just didn't die. So
Okay.
You muted.
press the wrong button.
I remember watching that court case.
Yeah.
So
First time I hear of it.
maybe he just kind of flipped or went on a trip and didn't come back.
That's what I'm thinking happened. That he just kind of
Clinked and
yeah.
the clunk didn't come back.
You know, some people kind of snap after so much. You know, if you're an Uber driver, I'm sure you put up with a lot, but that's still no excuse.
No.
Quit your job.
Yeah.
But in the end, he said the devil made him do it. That his app was possessed. And as soon as he pushed the button, the devil took over.
That sounds like some clinking hallucinations. I can't say big words today either, Amy.
It's rubbing off.
Hallucinations.
It also sounds like a real easy excuse to do something too.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of the devil made me do it stuff is BS, but like for the Arnie Johnson case and stuff like that, I totally believe that that's what happened with them. But a lot of it is BS. They just try to grab anything to try to help them get away with it once they're finally caught.
Well, the only thing that makes me wonder about this is maybe he left home and didn't come back from his vacation is because I dealt with a lot of people who sounded like that and just randomly talked in dementia-based nursing homes, you know.
Yeah.
It sounded like they were clinking.
Hi, Shonda.
Hey, Rena. Andre.
Hi, Andre.
The one thing that's different to me about this one and the other one is the other one, he seemed more deranged than this one, you know. And this one almost got away with the insanity. He almost, but a second psychiatrist deemed him, you know, to where he could go to trial. But the other one, they deemed him sane right off the bat. You know, the being naked behind a bench and, you know, all that is, that seems a little more cuckoo than getting picked up by the police because they figured out what was going on.
Yeah.
You know, the other one had a suicide attempt. He had, or 2 suicide attempts because he cut his wrist and arms and, you know, everything all up. And then he tried to drown himself in the river, which we don't know if he really did try to drown himself in the river. That's just what he told him, that he was trying to prevent himself from doing the thing.
To me, that one just was like a whole lot of show and not a lot of shh. A whole lot of show and not a lot of see. You got shows for it, but I didn't see it. So
yeah, exactly. Hi, Diane.
That's just my opinion.
And again, it could be that, you know, if they're trying to grasp for whatever straws they can say whatever they want. And if he planned this murder, why would he not try to plan a scapegoat if he did get caught?
Yeah, it's like, for all y'all know, I was out in my falconry this morning with all of my falcons. Sending messages. Y'all don't know why they ain't got one out there.
That's right.
See?
Well, I know you send your crows.
I can't help that. They go where they want to. I'm like, hey, and they're like, oh.
Hey, Sam.
Hi, Sam. Love
Sam.
you. Good job on your challenge. All right, so this last one's not real long. Wasn't a whole lot of info about it. But in June of 2020, two sisters were brutally murdered in a knife attack by a stranger while celebrating one of their birthdays in a London park. The man who killed them was 19-year-old Daniel Hussein. Says he entered in a demonic pact with the devil in which he'd commit killings of women. When he was arrested, the police say they found a handwritten agreement in which he promised to sacrifice only women in return for money and power. In the past 2 years, 7 other young men, 6 of them teenagers, have been sentenced for neo-Nazi terrorism offenses in which a violent sex Satanist organization was at fault. But Daniel was not found to be included in that terrorism group. So this was a pact that he said he entered into with the devil. And apparently you write those out in pen now.
Oh, yeah, sure. I did it yesterday.
Yeah. But he never would change his story that he was in a pact with the devil. And he never even told them how he came about creating the pact or figuring out how to make the pact. But they eventually convicted him in July of 2021. So he was convicted of both murders. No demonic entity plea, no I'm crazy plea. But I figured there'd be a little more something. You know, if you made a pact with the devil, it wouldn't be written out in pen on a crumpled up piece of notebook paper on your bed. I mean,
that's where mine is.
Is it?
Yeah, right there.
Did you use pen? I would use pencil. You know, that way you could
red
change it.
crayon.
This one just made no sense to me at all. This guy thought he probably just said, okay, and I don't even want to say that out loud because just in case it does happen that way. But like he said to him, okay, let me do this. Hi, nephew. I see side boob.
Love y'all.
Yeah.
I saw side boob.
Yeah, it was on my head. Love you. Be careful.
Love y'all.
Love you too. Love you, Jacob.
Thanks, John.
Oh.
Sam say, oh my God, he may as well get comfortable in hell. Devil got his soul. Lord have mercy.
That's why I was asking. I was like, did he go to Crossroads with his little tin box, dig it up,
right?
Stand there and wait for Crowley to pop in?
I mean, I do know a lot of TV shows play a huge part in this kind of stuff.
Yes.
Supernatural. I wonder how many people actually go out to like the Crossroads and try to make a deal.
Thank you. I have seen a lot of that come up in ghost hunting, and I'm like, y'all know that's on TV. That's not real.
Yeah.
I bet. Yes.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of paranormal investigators think they are Sam and Dean, and they think that's how it works in real life.
And Dean. I'm both of them.
I don't understand that reference.
All right, guys. Love you too.
Be careful.
I have definitely seen my fair share of them too, and you just want to like laugh, but then you also are like, oh God, something's fixing to attach to you, and you ain't ever going to be able to get rid of it.
I saw one the other day. She is sitting in a circle of salt with her haunted doll. And she's talking to it, investigating it. Come there. Okay.
She was in the circle of salt with
She
the
was
doll?
in the circle with the doll.
What's the point of that? What?
She's in there with what's going to happen.
Okay, so she's trapped in the circle with the doll.
People.
That's just stupid. Oh, sorry.
Let me make this circle of salt that's real safe, and then get in there with the bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't want it to get out to everybody else, you know.
And he says, when we do wicked things that was brought on by Satan, we can only see the person, not Satan. Hard to prosecute a being you can't see, but yet blame. That's true.
Mhm. Yeah.
That is so true. And, so many people don't believe in everything we believe in. So it's far-fetched from the get-go. I'm really surprised Arnie Johnson was able to put that plea in, to be honest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then he was kind of laughed out of the courtroom, basically.
Mhm.
It's
They never took it serious.
I honestly believe the day that somebody comes in with the devil made me do it, everybody in the room that's with the person that it's actually happened, they're going to know it. They're going to feel it. They're going to see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a palpable thing. But coming in, I have a pact here that I wrote with my special crayon. Boom.
Exactly.
Tick and talk ain't going to believe that either. They're the blind mice that runs up the clock.
And I've seen the pictures of all, and I should have saved the pictures so I could put them up here and show y'all. But none of these people looked like the second one that I showed the video clip. He kind of looked deranged, but the other two, they didn't look like something you would, or how somebody would look if they were possessed by the devil. Like, really, we can only picture what it would look like. I've watched some of them videos where they say people are they're doing the, good Lord, I can't talk today. Bleh, the exorcisms on. There we go. I got it. And then people look downright crazy. Like, their bodies are doing stuff that no normal human being should be able to do unless you're a contortionist, which they could have hired.
That's just like with demons and whatnot. My question is, okay, here's the thing. It describes it in the Bible. I know we don't talk about it a lot, but the devil Lucifer was beautiful. He was amongst the most beautiful. If he decides he's going to come to earth and take over a body, he's probably going to be the most beautiful thing we've ever seen. I don't think it's going to be all this and that and the other. It's going to be.
But would he have changed with the evilness?
I think it would just be very unexpected. We expect red skin and horns and scales and tails and hooves and flames.
Well, I know my grandmother, of course, I just put that story on Jared still, but she described what she saw as a man on fire with horns and a pitchfork. But she didn't say pitchfork. She said something in like a walking stick looking thing. It was just like a stick. It wasn't like a pitchfork. But she said he was not pretty. Like, it was what she would have thought the devil would have looked like.
Well, it could come through differently for everybody, though.
I think that's true. I think it could come through as whatever. I mean, just like on the spirit box. Thank you, Malik. Love you guys. Welcome to Ghost.
Like with everything else in life, in the paranormal and everything, it's going to be different for every single person. Because we all interpret things differently. So,
yep.
If I see somebody that's
hanging with Mr. J,
all super beautiful and stuff, I'm running the other way. If I'm running, y'all better run. Look how fast the man running.
What, Jenny? Sam, good looking or not, he can fly a kite.
Oh. She was going on.
She's answering Sam. I imagine down in the hell he ugly, laugh out loud. But he was an angel at one point, so I don't know. Yeah.
And she said up here, according to the Bible, Satan is good looking. That's what was said. He was the most beautiful of the angels. I don't know.
But he was the most beautiful of angels while he was in heaven.
He must be pretty good.
We don't know what happened.
Well, I mean, look at it this way too.
There and here.
If he comes to people to try to get them to trick them into selling their soul or whatever and everything, he's going to come to them as the most beautiful person they've ever seen. I mean, they're not going to trust anything hideous.
I'm not going to sell nothing I got to something that looks like the bottom end of my shoe.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to sell it to this gorgeous thing that's walked up to me and be like, oh, hi.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Barbara, for being a member for 14 months. Love you too. But two, if these Satanists, you know, the ones that worship Satan, they worship the ideal of what he looks like in media and everything else. They don't worship him as what the Bible says, because clearly they don't read the Bible.
True.
So
it's crazy all over the place.
I don't want a theme. So like I'm good with not knowing.
Like I said, everybody's got their own beliefs and interpret things differently and see things their own way.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion on how it would be if it came to me.
Oh, Jenny got in trouble by Mary. What'd you do, Jenny?
She called herself fluffy. Said she was too fluffy to run.
Ooh.
I tell you what, though, once you get this fluff going, we flying. And you're gonna stop us.
Right.
I'll tell you what's true. If Mary ever does get to come over, the first thing she's going to do is take her belt off and whoop every one of them.
Yeah, we're all in trouble. She gets over here.
I'm sure. Looks are a distraction.
Andre said you're an angel, Amy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, thank you, Andre.
You
You're adorable. I love him. He is such a sweetheart. From what I understand, the devil is hot stuff. Love your play on words, Debbie.
Wow. Straight to the penitentiary with you, mother.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know how easy it is for negative spirits or something like that to manipulate their voices and everything on the spirit box. And hell, they sound like us half the time nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
And so I believe, too, whatever you see in your mind is what you're going to see if he
What I
does
see in my
happen to
mind?
pop up.
Oh, Lord. We in trouble.
I mean, now when I think of Lucifer, I think of the show Lucifer, and you know, I'm
I think
okay
of
with
Mark
that.
Pellegrino
Yeah, me too.
from Supernatural. Mm. Okay. Jim Grim Seeger over here trying to get a smack with a belt.
Mm.
You can smack.
Mary, there you go. You smack him with your belt.
Mary, get your belt.
Then get the salt. Tickle myself.
I believe.
I love you,
Jim,
Jim.
boy.
Why am I echoing? I had the most horrendous laugh.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Mary.
Mary's gonna get you now.
I'm hearing myself like 5 seconds after I'm talking. And when I laughed, it sounded really cool, Mary.
That's Amy speak for I hate my life. I hurt myself. Ugh.
Well, since
Hey,
we got
Randy.
26 people in here, hi, Randy. Y'all go ahead and spam the chat with some birthday emojis for our birthday girl there. Today is her sweet 16, the beautiful Kylie. So put your birthday emojis in the chat for us.
Hi, Randy. Even though you didn't say hi to me, I'm up here. You just left me out.
Did you see what she made? Isn't that cool?
It's a lot of salt.
Yo, hi, Laura. Hi, Randy. There's an echo.
I heard it. I heard it.
Oh, Mary said it. Not
Mary.
Mary.
Calm down in the chat, Mary.
Mary.
Hey. So sorry.
Buzz.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So speaking of birthdays, I'm gonna be
Somebody's got one
29
coming up,
again
don't they?
very soon. My birthday's not till Saturday, but we are celebrating my birthday Thursday night on our live stream. So I'm gonna have my awesome panel up that I always have up. And if you're coming up, be prepared to play some games. Speaking of which, I still got to send that to you, Laura. Don't let me forget. Hi,
Yeah,
Parasolo. Hi, Emma.
Still confused as to what it is because you never told me. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
Hi, Rashid. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some games. And one of the games, be prepared to get up and move around. It's not gonna be like charades or anything like that. You'll see. But
That's what I told her. I said, look,
okay,
let's go with guys.
And you said, do I need to make room? And I said, yes.
I ain't got no room to make. Ask April. She was
You
in it.
can have.
That's how tiny my area is.
If you're a couple,
You
said you're so cute.
a husband and a wife team.
Oh, she was thinking. I could hear it. She's like,
Only one of you can play. So if you are stuck kind of in a corner there, like you got Jared on the outside, make him do all the running.
ha.
Hold on now.
It'll be me, I'm sure. Doing all
Yeah,
the
because
running.
Patrick will be over in his chair confused.
Yeah.
Bless him. He's confused.
But if y'all know me, y'all know my games. They get a little weird. So
Really? Weird is my middle name.
ain't nothing wrong with that. People like weird.
I don't know.
I be normal.
You're weird. Stop.
I think weird is the
I know
normal.
you're gonna miss it, Jenny, but time with your mama and them is more important.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I'm very excited. Today's only Tuesday, but Friday night Coty will be home, and it'll be 7.5 weeks since I've seen him.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
She'll be complaining about him by 2 hours later because he's thrown everything everywhere.
Probably.
Maybe by the next day. Maybe she'll give it till the next day.
Maybe.
Hours.
But it's been 7.5 weeks since he ain't been here. So he's going to come in and throw his stuff down as soon as he gets here. And I'm going to be like, don't do that.
Pick that up. What is that? Get it out of here.
Amy gonna be
She'll be like, oh, honey, you need me to get that for you.
Not like I saw your comment. So if you are there Thursday night, just let me know.
Amy's gonna be surprised when Coty comes back looking like Wayne Newton.
Wayne Newton?
Yep.
Why would he look like Wayne Newton?
I don't know. Changed his name to Jesse and everything.
He sent me a picture the other day, and I was like, your beard has gotten so gray. And he said something, and I was like, I think it's sexy.
It's just because it makes him look like he ain't well.
It's not unusual.
Yeah.
That's Tom Jones.
He still looks well.
That is not Wayne Newton. That is Tom Jones.
Close enough.
Not really.
It is to me.
No, not even in what?
Wayne Newton was in National Lampoon Vacation.
Doc of Shame.
I just watched that the other night. The Vegas Vacation.
We're about to be minus Jared because I'm about to fold him up and send him to Madagascar. in a bag of pistachios that I have to sit here and shell. I have 4 pounds of shelled.
You need to send at least a pound here to pound a Twinkie.
Y'all just gonna have to get them because I can't be sending nothing nowhere. I'm gonna throw them.
Well, she should have been 2 weeks earlier, daggone it. Then I could have got some.
Well, I can't have it.
You're good, Sam.
Randy's telling me to fold you up and send you to Madagascar.
Randy, whose side are you on?
Mine apparently, so.
Slim said, "Hey, Jared, you should sit in a chair instead of sitting on your knees."
He's sitting on a bed.
I'm right in front of the camera. Can y'all see me?
You're so dumb.
Yeah.
Anybody want it? I'll sell it to you $5.
It then should be hollering, bring it back.
I live on Risco.
Matahuahara? What is that?
I think it was supposed to be Madagascar. Matawahar.
Jen has the same bags of pistachios. I got 2 of them, so I got 4 pounds of these suckers.
And I need some.
No, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna get them all out of the shell and I'm gonna put them on a pan and salt them and bake them in the oven. I mean, that's crunchy.
So if anybody wants to send me something for my birthday, send me Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm so tired of drinking Diet Coke. It's unreal.
I've been having to do Mountain Dew.
This town's
We
horrible.
We have plenty of that here.
Well, la-di-da, April.
Hi, Eggsy.
Being all fancy with all her Diet Dr. Pepper.
Look,
Well,
those
that
ones
would be
I bought
until
for
I
Twinkie
moved.
I ended up pouring out because they were no
That'll
good.
be until I move there. And then they'll be out of Diet Dr. Pepper all the time because I had already drank it all. And
Then they'll be all in Tennessee and I'll be like,
I'm kind of starting to think that the pattern is me, not the stores. Because
no,
everywhere
you
we're
don't live in
at,
Tennessee.
they run out of Diet Dr. Pepper.
They ain't had no Diet Dr. Pepper here in this town. Not since I found 120 ounce last weekend. One.
I can't even find 20 ounces now. And I can't get to the stores where you can get the Diet Dr. Pepper fountain drinks. Because I ain't walking any further than I got to. But
I'm telling you, motorized.
they'll have them for like a day. And then by the next day, they're out.
All right, what is the other news you heard about your truck?
Yeah.
So they called Coty now, and now they're saying we need a whole new motor.
What?
Wow.
I'm sorry, that was so loud.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It started out with the Cadillac converter, then it went to the wiring, then it went to something else, then it went to what was it? Oh, the computer.
Mhm.
Now it's a whole new motor.
Y'all
I
even
think
you haven't even had it that long.
Somebody's pulling some
We've
Are
had
you
it for 4
sure?
years.
somewhere.
These people are legit.
No, I'm not. But Coty said my birthday is Saturday, Patriot, but I'm doing my birthday deal Thursday night. The Coty said that the body of the truck that we have is in like high demand right now, and like people are buying them for like double what they're actually worth, and so he thinks maybe he was trying to get us to just like let the truck go,
Oh.
and that's not happening.
No.
So we've already paid 4 years on that truck.
Wow.
I think I'll
You
be
know
paying
of another
somewhere else.
mechanic you can take it to?
Well, that's what we're discussing right now. But luckily, because that meant with Coty coming home, we weren't going to have a vehicle still. So we'd still be stuck here. But luckily, one of the guys from Coty's job said, take my truck, use it for the week, and then just when you come back, you can bring it back.
Oh, that's nice.
Which,
That's nice.
that it's a friend of ours that we've had for a really long time. I mean, we went to school with him and everything, and he's working with Coty up there. So
Thanks, Patriot.
over there, wherever it's at.
Yeah, I definitely take it somewhere else. Sounds like they're trying to rip you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was some doo-doo.
Sounds like one I took mine to one time. He said he fixed it and then he didn't.
Sam, that's very random.
Kids. Oh, she's giving her kids a bath. That's why she's not chatting.
I was like, okay.
And no, kids do not like baths.
Jim did.
My nephew is 13. And he doesn't like water getting in his face. Like, even if you're in a pool or something, if you splash water on him, he's coming after you. He does not like that. I don't know why. But to this day, he'll try to almost refuse to wash his hair. And you have to like say, go wash your hair. And I smell of his hair. It ticks him off so bad. I'm like, if I smell your hair and it smells dirty, you're going to take like 5 showers. Yeah, Slim. It is.
That's
Like
exactly
the bill
what he's
started
doing.
out not that bad. Now it's like extreme. And so, but I'm not, you know, we've already paid on it for 4 years. I'm not giving up that easy. And that's if they're even changing all the stuff they're saying they're changing on it. So when we get it back, we're definitely taking it, having it checked.
What? Get out of here.
Well, hello.
They're going to make y'all. They're going to make y'all pay for what they've done on it first before they're going to let you let it.
Yeah. That's why I said if we take it somewhere else and they say this has not been changed or this has not been changed, guess who's going to court?
Make sure. Hey.
Hi, Patrick.
Just make sure you get all the paperwork saying what they said they've changed.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I agree,
Hey,
Arena. He crop dusted her.
Go get a shower.
That's not going to help the smell that he just left you with at all.
Eggsy, we're gonna be playing some games on my live stream and just having fun that night because you know I gotta celebrate with all of you. And then Saturday, me and Cody's gonna go eat, and Layne. I can't leave her out. We're gonna go eat and stuff, and then we'll be back here, and then we'll be up on Queen Laura's live stream.
Awesome.
Is
I
Lori
know.
going with y'all to eat?
No, unfortunately, she has to pull a double. But Sunday, we're going to be cooking out with my mom and dad, which I have not seen in 7 weeks too. So I finally get to see them. Yeah. And Tori's going to take her lunch. She's going to take both of her lunches at one time so she can have longer. And she's going to come eat with us.
Oh.
See you later, Parasolo.
Have a good day, Parasolo. Oh, I thought I was fixing to send prayers for you, Parasolo, but I still might need to send prayers for you if she sees that. I thought he was saying his wife was in pain.
That's what I thought it was. First, I had to reread it.
So we'll still add you to the prayer list, Parasolo.
She sees that you're going to have a pain in your hind end for sure.
You're going to be hurting.
But you're going to have to go to the doctor and get that shoe pulled out. Guarantee it.
So y'all know KJ has not been around in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And last night when she came up on Melissa's live stream, she started doing a reading on me, or my house, I guess. And she said that we have a ghost train, which I do believe that wholeheartedly, especially the last couple of nights. One night while I was on there with Twinkie, the train went through and it never blew its whistle. And it did it yesterday too, which is very unusual. But she started talking about a derailment that happened right here by my house and all this other stuff. And I was just like, dang.
She's awesome.
Then she started giving readings to people on the panel and in the chat. And I love seeing people get a reading from KJ the first time. Because they're just like, you see all
Like,
kinds of what the.
How'd you know that?
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever had a nightmare come true? Yes, I have.
Yeah, I
Hi,
woke up.
Jenny. Love you.
Love you, Jenny.
Love you, Jenny.
Whoever's grudging my Sour Patch kids quit it, making me drop them. Wasting my food. Dang
Your
nabbit.
food.
My food.
So,
You want
Twinkie, are
to see?
you
You
going
want
live
to see
tonight?
this? Huh?
You on live tonight?
I'm hoping to. We're getting ready to get some severe storms
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
that just popped up. But I'm hoping to.
Okay.
You want to see the stash places she's got underneath that desk and around her, all around it. She's
Yeah, I
got.
know she pulls them out all the time.
No, they're
Yeah,
not
but when you
here.
see them, she's got some she ain't pulled out. She got stashed
I had
everywhere.
stuff everywhere.
Well, hell, just the one she pulled out that one night. She was coming from every which direction, and I was like, "Dang, I need some." I've got stuff stashed behind me now, where I hide all my snack stuff.
Hang on.
She's a
I got
snack
crackers
queen.
and I got my pistachios. I had Sour Patch Kids, but I done cleaned them out. Then I got my peanut butter.
She had jars of peanut butter. So she goes, "Oh, that's Jared's over there."
Yeah,
Well, I can't
It's
say
gone
much.
now,
I had
too,
a
though.
jar of peanut butter behind me, but I went and made me some peanut butter toast earlier, so I don't have it behind me no more.
I still got peanut butter fudge.
mine's gone.
Yeah, Sam, because you're in North Carolina too.
Me too.
She said we got some weather coming too. Yep, because you're there
Oh.
where she is.
Well, it was supposed to have hit, so I guess it missed here and it's going to y'all.
But we got hit hard yesterday, and it was like now I'm starting to see that Oklahoma weather that everybody warned me about. But we went down to the store and we got in there, got our stuff, started walking back, and like we got probably a block or two from the store, and the clouds just kind of went black. And the wind started picking up. It felt like we were walking against the wind, and it was kind of pushing us back even more, so it was a little rougher. And I just kept saying, God, please just wait till we get home. Wait till we get home. I'm not even kidding. As soon as we stepped up on the porch, the clouds opened up and that rain just started pouring. The wind started going crazy. And I was like, whoa, he listened.
That's awesome. I'm glad y'all
So
made
we
it
did
home.
get some good rain. But the thunder is so loud. And like every time it thunders, our lights would flicker.
Well, y'all are
And I
in
was
the
like,
flat. You ain't got nothing for the sound to bounce off. It just hits straight down on you.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by mountains, so.
But even in Texas, I mean, it's not that bad. You know, we get bad storms and good summer storms and spring storms, but not like these ones are so loud. And Lainey's like, it better go away before I go to bed tonight, because we cannot sleep when it's thundering. No worries, Donnie.
Oh, the girl where I checked for that price for you today, Twinkie?
Hey, Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi?
Yeah.
That's like a
She'd like to be
dangerous
back
place
in
now.
Texas.
Oh, we was on the radio, y'all.
Huh?
Donnie had us on the radio.
Oh.
I'm reading chat.
Oh, on the radio?
Yes. On the radio.
Thank you, Donnie, for being a member for 7 months. Love you too. Bratty little brother.
The turd that wants to go fishing instead of hanging out with me.
Donnie, are you working Thursday night? Because I'm sending you a link. He don't ever come up on my live streams. He don't like me.
He don't ever come up on mine no more neither. He don't even read the messages or open them or nothing. He's too good for us now. Is somebody like making out with their microphone?
I don't know.
So somebody's rubbing on it.
Not me.
Nope.
Not me.
Mine's in my laptop.
You want me to rub it?
Say,
Good night,
rubbing.
Mary. Love you.
I'm rubbing mine.
Quit rubbing.
Naughty.
Sandra, she said.
That's rubbing a microphone. Mine's you in the 80s.
Somebody's
scratching
really
it.
rubbing it now.
That was me rubbing my
That-
microphone.
that's
So
not
hey,
me. That's not me.
I'm not gonna do it no more though. That was loud.
Good night, Malik.
Okay, Donnie. Night, Malik. I'll talk to you Thursday. Or I'll talk to you in the other streams if you're there.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
You'll be busy on Saturday though, I bet you. Sure. For sure.
I plan on being really busy on Saturday.
Are you saying oh, or are you saying eh? You got to give us some context.
Oh, I thought you were asking me that. I was like,
I was like, where do we go here? What's happening?
I'm reading chat. Chat always gets me in trouble.
I know, I saw that right there at the end. I was just like, huh?
Sorry. Don't you spit that out.
I'm going to be at the Walmart. So.
At the Walmart?
At the
I'm
Walmart.
going to be at the Walmart. I told Cody, I said, I'm going to every daggone store there is possible. So like when Zach and Carrie come up, we rode in their car. When Savannah came up the other day, I had her run me to the Dollar General. But other than those 2 car rides, that's the only 2 times we've been in a car for 7.5 weeks.
Wow.
So
I'll be right back, Twinkie.
It's,
like I'm going everywhere.
It wasn't the good So it was a quit.
It was a curse word.
That's what you get for ignoring me. Turd.
Melissa, do you have any psychic abilities?
Do I have psychic abilities? I'm an empath. I'm not sure. I think I might have some, but I don't. I think they're shut off. So
everyone up here has different forms of gifts, and we all range. I think me and Laura are pretty close on most of our gifts, but everybody up here has different types of gifts.
I actually found out what the word for mine is.
Mm-hmm.
I can see spirits sometimes. It's been a while, but I can see them like standing there, but it's like they're just staring. So I haven't quite fine-tuned it.
If you want a good psychic, KJ. Paranormal Downunder is one of the best.
I am a clairvoyant of a sort. Not like, I can't do spectacular things. I can find something if you lost it.
I think that's spectacular.
Yeah.
I was like, why on earth would I have a gift like that? I can't find my own crap.
But everybody in the world is some sort of an empath. Some people just have branches off that empath. There's so many different ways you can go as far as an empath. So, but everyone has that one little tiny part of being an empath. Like you go into a room, everybody's pissed off, you're going to leave pissed off.
I don't even have
kind
to
of a yeah. So everyone has that kind of ability, but there's like thousands of empath abilities.
I hope you have a good takeoff, Randy.
Well, you're going to quit blaming all that on Kayla, Donnie.
And you need to drop your latitude, sir, with all the extra exclamation points.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. I could just see him standing up on his tiptoes writing that.
Donnie, it's all them. I got nothing to do with it, brother.
Let's go on somewhere before you get the speaker in your hiding spot.
Oh.
Okay, Eddie, I love you and Jen, Manny, Tony, and Cody, and Dez. Y'all have an amazing day. And Manny, we're praying.
Love y'all, fam.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Debbie said, I
Love
should
y'all.
say, are you tired of living at Double D Paranormal Adventures? Thank you, Slim.
Oh, that's awesome, Slim.
Yeah.
Oh, I get drained when I go to a store. You can ask April. She got to see it firsthand what happens if there's a lot of people in a room. Laura disappears like pff, fart in the wind gone. I will disappear.
That's Layne. She don't like being around a lot of people either.
I can't handle it either.
If she knows them and she like loves them and stuff, she can handle being around them. But if like it's in a store, she will not go in a store by herself. But I understand, you know, Layne feels a lot of things, and so sometimes it's overwhelming on her. So
Oh yeah, it can be very overwhelming.
man, now I'm getting asked all kinds of questions. Good, Donnie.
Woo! Ow.
Our job here is done.
Completed.
Mission completed.
Don't take my chances. Ooh, you're going to be sore tomorrow.
Oh,
That reminds me, I need to give Kayla a couple of tips for some things.
Yeah, I think we all do.
As my chair used to go by itself. Okay, let's go back around. Okay.
Yeah, KJ is the best.
It's better than being full of.
you're good, Eggsy. We don't mind questions. Unless they're really personal, then we'll tell you to mind your business.
I'll tell people things they don't want to hear.
So Thursday is going to be really busy too. Tomorrow, I'll go over tomorrow's stuff too. But Thursday, of course, Queen Laura goes live at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then we're going to have Slim Let, who goes on at 7 Eastern Standard Time. Then right after Slim, we're going to have the video of the para games. The first challenge will be put out right before our live stream at 8. So, well, 8:10ish or so, because I'm going to leave time for the video to play. And let's see. Thursday night, we're interviewing Shawn Kodi and Batrican.
Yeah, that's who he's interviewing.
So that's going to be a good interview. So make sure y'all go over and check out Slim Let 2.0. Put your link in, Slim.
He
And
does
if you have that live
awesome.
stream set up, you can just put that up.
His interviews are awesome.
Yeah, they are. So tomorrow, we will have, let's see, hold on. Donnie, are you premiering a video before Melissa goes live tomorrow? Because I know he usually premieres on Wednesday. For Friday, before Friday.
Wow.
Ain't you done
I
hit
love
that
your
like
goals,
2 times?
Slim. That's how
You
all of
gotta
our
start
goals should be.
somewhere.
Got to start somewhere. That's right.
I set my goal really low. I just want to hit 500. I did. Woo! Completed. Done.
So grab up Slim Let 2.0 so y'all can be there Thursday night to watch that interview. I'm waiting on Slowpoke Donnie to answer me.
Come on, Donnie.
Donnie's
Answer the
going to
question,
waste a
Donnie.
cardboard box on you, hon. She's going to throw you in the ditch line. Let the gators have you.
Tanya
So
Slim
right
just
there
put
is
his
the
link
point.
so you can grab it up right there.
Yeah. Make sure you grab it.
But grab it softly. He might bruise easy.
Thank you, Barbara.
BTW.
Nah, he don't.
I think
Okay,
I'll be
Slim,
premiering one on Friday. Okay, so tomorrow we'll be starting with Paranormal Melissa, and that's at 7 Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, we go over to Jared King TV. And then after him, we'll go to Michigander Man if he goes live. He didn't last week. I can't get the 4K to load before then. A lot of people are having a lot of trouble getting their videos to load. What I have found is if you just completely delete that upload, cancel it, and then re-upload. A lot of times it works a lot faster the second time around. But don't quote me on that. And don't come at me if you try it and it don't work. I said it works for me.
All of the video I took from when April and was here is in 4K, and I haven't got to go through all of it yet because my shoulder was hurting. So that's
mine automatically switches to the HD and 4K, but it's not that part that's taking forever. It's the processing. It's not the actual upload. It's the processing. And now, because I've researched it now, because there are so many people uploading at one time now, the processing is basically putting you in a line. And so you're in a queue. And so once it's your turn, then it'll start processing. So it's a mess. YouTube has been monkeying around with paranormal. It's been messing around with everybody. It's not just paranormal. It's everybody.
Thank you, Barbara.
I have friends in all different genres of YouTube, and it's doing that for everyone. Sam. But yeah, it does take a bit. So Wednesday, make sure you're watching for all that. Thursday, like I said, start out on Queen Lora TV. And then that evening, we'll have Slimlet 2.0. Then we'll have the Para Games first challenge put out. Then we'll have our live stream. And we'll be talking about the Para Games that night too, but we'll be playing games and stuff for my birthday. And then Friday, we have Sandra Pink Paranormal at 7 Eastern. And then Entity Paranormal Investigators at 9 Eastern Standard Time.
Whoop, whoop.
And then Saturday night, we'll have Queen Lora TV. What you doing that night, Laura?
I don't know. Probably Mad Libs.
Okay.
I still haven't looked at
But
the
they're
picture.
always fun. No matter what game we play, it's always fun. So
The categories just felt kind of quiet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was fun and everything. It just didn't feel like it was as upbeat and fun as the Mad Libs. So
it was fun for us. I enjoyed it, but I understand like the chat really can't get into it, and we're not talking constantly because we're quiet while we're writing our answers down.
Yeah. So I'm probably not going to do categories again for a while or something. So we'll probably just do Mad Libs this time because I already have some of those on my thing here. And
sounds
then
good to me.
Going to be looking into Pictionary because I really want to see how well we can do that.
or how unwell we can do.
I don't know about everybody else.
Hi, Bonnie. But yeah, it's going to be a good week. We've got a lot of stuff coming up for you guys. We're doing a big Halloween collab. It's going to be amazing. So,
I still got to put the trailer up for that on my channel.
If everybody could put their links in, please.
Well, Barbara's been dropping them for us.
Yeah. Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you, Barbara. She always does. That's awesome. But everyone in the chat, put your links in as well. If you're not a mod, please ask one of the other mods to do it. And if they want to, they can. Amy, what is your favorite cake? So my favorite cake is called chop suey cake, which I don't know how many of you have heard of that. But it's like it's hard to explain. It's got like crushed pineapple in it and stuff like that. And then it's got the cream cheese frosting and stuff on top. It's my mom's absolute best cake that she ever makes. But if I have to choose just like a regular cake, probably German chocolate or I'm not real big on chocolate, but I love German chocolate. I guess any kind of cake, really.
Pineapple upside down?
Yes, we know you're pretty, Sam.
Doing okay, Barbara.
Sam's pretty.
Well, just toot your own horn there, Sam.
I love seeing Sam's notifications when she gets a video out. This last one, she did the challenge with James and did the hot wing challenge. She did really good on it. You could tell by the end of it, she was ready to end the whole entire stream. Because like in the beginning, and I thought it was so funny, like every time her kids would make a noise, she'd be like, hang on just a sec, you know, and she'd pause it or whatever. And then, you know, she was like, y'all shut up, I'm doing a video. And then she'd get back on there. Sorry about that. By the end of it, the kids were running in and out. She didn't give a crap. She was just ready for that video to be done. And I see you have part 2 up. So I'll have to go check that out. But yeah, I did a lot of video watching the last couple of days. That junk was hot. I was going to go live, but it didn't work.
I can't.
But I told James last night. I told him. I said I want a re-challenge. I said because you screamed a little bit, so technically you lost, and I did my part. I drank the salt tea, but now I want another challenge so I can get him back.
You really won that.
You did.
I did.
I won the whole thing. Just period.
I can just like watching her laugh while doing it. I can imagine because like I can't even like I can brush my own like hand across my side there or something like that, and I just laugh, you know, because it's once you have kids and stuff, all that gets like really ticklish. But
it didn't help that April's over here pulling my pants out, stuffing that thing down in there, and I was like, get out of there. And I got somebody over here pulling out there, I'm like, get out of there.
Well,
So
I mean, it was kind of uncomfortable, like
500 people
putting those
crammed around
things
there
on
looking at
all
all
the
my
guys and stuff.
flap.
That was kind of
It's like,
weird. But
Get him, Mary. Get her, Mary. Get her.
Who? What?
Laura.
well, y'all had my shirt jerked up.
You're
The
looking
new
at all
jerk.
my flab.
I had everything all
Did you
falling out
not hear
everywhere.
me
I was
say
like,
in
get
every
out
single
of
one of the videos that you earned all that?
You sure did.
That's those are not scars or stretch marks or anything like that. That is a mama's right to passage.
Yep.
These guys got stretch marks and they ain't never had a kid.
That's right.
We earned ours.
It tickled.
Over and
That's
over
true,
again.
The battle scars.
Yeah, back labor was the worst. I had that with
Oh,
Victoria.
yes.
Mhm.
I just
58 hours of
mine.
it.
didn't get one of those little shocks, and then I get to laughing and farted. I was, blow somebody up against the wall.
Honestly, I'm really surprised no one farted.
I was expecting that I would because, I'm always loaded. But
The way Robbie was kicking, I thought he would have.
I was sure Jared would because it was like tensing up his whole gut.
I still don't know how
I
the
think
table didn't collapse.
Jared's and Donnie's was the worst. Like
Because
you
they're
could
so
see
little.
the muscles like
Mhm.
I was like, oh, it's going to break a rib. And I was like,
Slim Let's Twitter, y'all. Go follow him over there.
Slim Lit. Sam's over here farting in chat.
How many didn't? I can't remember. How many didn't make it all the way?
Nubs.
And Donnie.
Donnie.
Nubs. Batrican tapped out, but he tapped out at the end. Donnie
The very
and Nubs,
end.
I think.
I was afraid to fart when Donnie said.
I was afraid
I
to
was
say.
thinking, look, Omar's down at my feet down here, and I'm going to blow him plumb up against the wall. Move out from my tail end. Don't be down there.
It would have made for a good video.
Not for his camera.
Well, the guys did a whole lot.
Slim asked me, he said,
"Where's long enough?"
Slim asked me, where's your footage from where we did that, April? And I was like, I was sticking the things on everybody. I couldn't record at the same time.
I was too busy
Well,
jerking my
I have it on a live stream, thank goodness, but I couldn't record either. And I seen Layne standing all around there, but there wasn't a camera one in her hand.
Mine neither.
Glimmer Casey's either.
Hey, look, he already got a fart in the jar that night. Personally handed to him.
All right, guys. So we are on a little over an hour and a half. So I think I'm just going to let y'all go for this afternoon. That way everybody can get ready for more streams tonight. And hopefully Twinkie's storms go away and she's able to go live. But be watching for everybody this week. Damn, what? As women, we've earned every gray hair, wrinkle, and stretch mark. I ain't got no gray hair yet. As long as I can afford hair dye, I won't.
I can't do hair dye. They don't make my color in a box.
Omar had already said he was not doing it.
Well, I think Omar had to pee really bad like that whole night, so I don't think he would have made it. Yeah. I think something would have happened.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So we will see y'all later tonight. Be watching for everybody the rest of the week, and we hope to see you Thursday night. We love you guys. Y'all mean the world to us. We hope you know that. Mwah. Thank y'all so much for being here. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
See you later.
You're muted. She said mouth, teeth, lips.